The campus format was founded, I think, around 15 or 16 years ago. So in the first years, they started to invite big art universities that at that time started already to work with media arts, and there were just a few. This was really a very small group. But over the last 15 years or so, this whole area of media art education has grown tremendously. Now you find a media art department almost in all the art schools, and it's becoming kind of commonplace, to work with digital technologies, even in design or in architecture or even in fashion, in many other fields. So there is a huge demand now for this type of education, and also, of course, many students come out of these programs. And many of them actually came over the years to Ars Electronica to get input, but also there was a growing demand of exhibiting those works.
So in this show, what we have is members of Void Lab that are both alumni of Design Media Arts, as well as members from other places and institutions, as well as Art Science Center. We're both offshoots of the art school. And it's not only about women, actually, but about diversity and balance in nature and balance between politics even. When you're looking at who's making the decisions, it's not very balanced. It's very direct. It's not in any way trying to beat around the bush, because we all agree that we live in very urgent and dangerous times.
For instance, there are two pieces that's in the exhibition that's called Shape-Shifting AI and Shadow Glass, and both pieces are addressing the problematic issues within the design of algorithms right now, and how algorithms are really biased. All of us have our individual subjectivity and biases, and that's inevitable. But what does it mean to make, for instance, an engineer or computer scientist to be more socially responsible? And that's really kind of the point of what it means to be critical of existing technologies.
So about 15 years ago, our university decided that it really had to think differently about the arts and humanities. In our particular city, Brisbane in Australia, there were two other universities, and they both had strong arts and humanities areas. And we had a performance area, but I thought, well, we really needed to think about where we were going. And we decided to take what was seen as a quite controversial step to abolish the Faculty of Arts. There was nothing hostile in that action. I've got an arts degree myself. But it was more about saying, where are the arts and humanities going? And my university, QUT, has a very strong alignment with the professions, business and industry, engineering, science, and so on. And we decided that we should think about where the economy was going, and of course the creative economy was starting to emerge. We were reading a lot about what was going on in the United Kingdom in particular. So we replaced the arts faculty with a creative industries faculty, and it's gone extremely well. The students in large numbers want to study in it. Many of them want to do double degrees with other areas like science and arts, and that's relevant to how we've moved in our relationship with Ars Electronica as well.